So good afternoon to TIs in the UK, around the world. UN, investigating intelligence organisations, West Midlands Police Force, who were part of the Coventry Police Force, are part of their jurisdiction, and Coventry Council Establishment Sector Workers, Judge and Jurors. Okay, with TIs, like I said, I've exposed the family courts of protections, and that's their secret weapon they're trying to desperately use against me, my mother and my brother. Even though I've got it all on social media, exposed all their phone callers, statement makers, witness makers, that have all been scripted, singing off the same hymn sheet, they've all been manipulated, bribed, paid, and any concerns they've got is trying to get a socially engineered stitch up in the local community, and trying to aid and abet and qualify their juniors and the NHS nurses, wannabe researchers, linked to the corrupted NHS mould gang, who associate with the Dublin Association, and their partners, boyfriends, family members are part of the gang lifestyle in Coventry. So if anything happens to me, to my mother, to my brother, and they try and ignore all my social media, I've exposed the system. We want people to protest, jam the phone lines of Coventry Council Establishment, Coventry Police, and the Caledon Centre, which is the main mental health institution in Coventry, who these management in social services, the mental health sectors, mental health administrators, run by the SWANSWELL centre doctors, twisted, targeting psychiatrists, they cover up in how they detain people, and just put them into the local mental health institution, the Caledon Centre, where a lot of these workers, they're blind, deaf and dumb to see how their mental health administrators are conspiring with the CID and Coventry Council workers, firemen, NHS ambulance crew members, NHS nurses and Dublin Association and local criminals, in how they stitch people up via the family courts of protection and using bogus, fraudulent, abusing in authority court orders that are criminal practice to commit perjury and contempt of court, and they use these family courts of protections to cover up all the crimes of the covert operators. So the covert operators are still around here. The COVID is desperate. The rest of his cannon fodder covert operators, they want to jump ship, because they know the ship's sinking of what they've got away with, what they're socially engineered for decades and generations in those historical, criminally practicing court order crimes in their family courts of protection, and that's how they've stitched loads of rivals up, loads of enemies, linked to the people who are making phone calls, statement and witness reports against us. They are the enemy. They are the racist foes of Coventry, who've got it in for me, my mother, my brother, and I want Coventry Council Police, West Midlands Police Force, to investigate the phone callers, statement makers and witness makers who these broken sector workers have conspired with, bribed, paid and scripted, told them what to say when making phone calls, writing out statements and witness reports, just like when I got stitched up in my old company that I worked for 13 years for, and then they quickly got me out the door. This is, the major corruption that's going on in Coventry City Council establishment, and bogus courts, fraudulent courts called the family courts of protection. And so TIs in the UK, around the world, watch this space, due to the covert operators, being too close to us, they think they can conspire, they think they can conspire and engineer and construct, manufacture a court order in the near future on me, my mother and my brother, and between us all, we can get this to the media's attention, by making sure the media see my social media posts and say he's been exposing covert operators. Why do they carry on? So that's what needs to be unearthed. Their family courts of protections, how they get court orders, and how they use local people. They've drafted in they've drafted in, manipulated, used the NHS ambulance crew members, Dublin Association, and the local social media grapevine, to get people together, and to try and bring down me, my mother, my brother. So full exposure still going on. Yeah, the senior Kevin did end his lesson. Well, everything they've captured of me playing poker. Yeah, I ain't played poker for a year. Yeah, so while we're talking about poker, yeah, everyone and audience members in Coventry is going to the wedding. Yeah, yeah, he ain't got leg to stand on. Yeah, same as my football betting. Yeah, everything they've captured for the season, even though they've done for 15 years, they're trying to lie and say, yeah, and do a illegal hidden case study research of my gambling with some of their money laundering gamblers they've used, yeah, who were desperate enough. There's a big gang of them, yeah, gambling away their stolen monies, their blood monies, yeah, and think they can show my computer details, my banking accounts, yeah, and my betting accounts, which is all illegal under the Gambling Commission, yeah. They think after doing cybercrime, they have a right to try and ridicule, yeah, and try and laugh about it at their weddings, yeah. And they mentioned loads of fraudsters' names. I ain't gonna go for the names again, yeah. They mentioned loads of local people's names, yeah, loads, yeah, linked to the Dormant Association, linked to the CCFC Football Fans Network, yeah, and linked to the fraudsters network, yeah, to the local riffraff, local down and outs in Coventry who jumped on the bandwagon, or who know about the system, yeah, and have been covering it up for decades and generations, spying, yeah, on their own circles, yeah, trying to see which boys and girls have got confidence, yeah, to see which boys and girls can be elevated to a being in charge of a little community who are doing crime, yeah, and who give them, elevate them and give them occupations, yeah, to run little businesses all over the West Midlands and the UK, while some of them work for the council, such as firemen, ambulance crew members, NHS nurses, social workers, yeah. They're the elders who are retired, yeah, who've made loads of money, think they live in the gangster's paradise, yeah. They're trying to leave a legacy for their Dormant Association, yeah, for the gang members, yeah, so that they can benefit their families in the future, their sons and daughters, cousins, aunties, uncles, yeah, grandmothers, grandfathers, and keep their money-making racketeering network to their own, yeah, while trying to sabotage, yeah, and disrupt and stop other people in Coventry from making any money as they try to control it all. Yeah, but that's part of that's their legacy that they're trying to leave behind. So everybody, psychoanalyse it all, digest it all, yeah, and realise us also as well, if sector workers trying to say anything to me, I've got all my other answers, yeah, I'm confident, yeah, my bills, my life is in working, normal order, yeah, I'm not homeless, not going out, scrounging around for food, or for handouts, like the local addicts, yeah, the alcoholics, yeah, and the homeless people or beggars, yeah, and secondly, yeah, I'll keep myself to myself, yeah, even though I'm exposing what's going on, because covert operators, they've got such big mouths, and a lot of them being spotted doing street theatre, being sarcastic, yeah, whether I'm out and about shopping, whether I'm at work or in the neighbourhood, bumping into people, yeah, or sitting in someone's house or flat who's linked, who's conspiring, yeah, and playing dumb while I'm sitting there, yeah, trying to wind me up, or people who visited me who are part of that network, doing street theatre, being sarcastic, yeah, trying to get me angry or stressed. They know who they are, I'm not going to go through the names again. Yeah, this has been going on for 15 years. Yeah, and I've just sat back and memorised every little street theatre, every sarcastic comment, yeah, linked to my family, yeah, linked to football, yeah, linked to poker. And I'm thinking, these people are all in on it, yeah, they're all tripping over themselves, yeah, giving secrets away. Yeah, and these people are intelligent, yeah, they've been told what to say, what to do, yeah, or, you know what I mean, told, yeah, you wind them up like this. A bit of psychology, you wind up with targets like this, yeah, doing a bit of hand movements, yeah, and a bit of coughing, and try and have conversations where they'll get stressed out, or they might say something which we can sound record, yeah. So that's what's been going on for 15 years, and they're exposing themselves as being listed police informers, yeah, because anyone who goes out capturing people, sound recording people, videoing, photographing people, and the targets who are in the same room or in the same company as a lot of these people, yeah, the local people, yeah, it proves the local people are all in on it, and they are protected by the Coventry Police, Coventry Council workers and the NHS mental health network, yeah, who've covered up a lot of these local people's crimes, lifestyles, yeah, and even when these people die young in their circles, yeah, they turn up at the funerals like it's all normal, yeah, when they're all dropping like flies, yeah, for alcohol, yeah, through the drugs lifestyle, yeah, and it's all getting covered up by the NHS. So I've got to keep exposing. Silver learning lesson the hard way, yeah, but they're going to get arrested and the career's going to be destroyed. Over and out, everybody. Digest it all, so I can analyse it all. And TIs around the world in the UK, have a good day, yeah? And don't let these gang stalking networks bring you down or agitate you or get you angry, yeah? Just keep calm and collective and be patient, yeah? And because they've been exposed all over the world, we just need one case, yeah? Yeah, that's going to open the floodgates for TIs all over the world once you can get prosecution against the police, the council workers and the sector workers, yeah, and then they'll give it, and that'll be enough ammunition for TIs worldwide to realise, yeah, that the council and the police and the sector workers are all in on it, yeah, and they've been covering it up for decades and generations since whoever runs their mental health sectors, yeah, and a lot of it's all linked to psychiatry, yeah, psychiatrists, yeah, we know they love to experiment, yeah, and to all kinds of odd, abnormal, yeah, criminal practicing, yeah, human behavioural science studies, yeah, and that includes using pharmaceutical drugs, using the police force, yeah, using criminals, armed forces people to go out hunting for them, yeah, and to get targets, yeah, entrapped or socially engineered by trying to change their human behavioural science activities, yeah, and trying to alter their state of mind, yeah, and the practice of Dr. Ewan Cameron, yeah, practice of Dr. Howard Shipman, yeah, infamous doctors who've abused patients, killed patients off, and their practice like Dr. Sigmund Freud and other psychiatrists in the early days, yeah, all the documentaries on the BBC, yeah, how they experiment trying to scare people with all kinds of, for instance, example with children, which is on the BBC documentaries about psychiatry, Sigmund Freud and co, yeah, scaring children, yeah, and then seeing their facial expression reactions, yeah, or the ideology reactions, yeah, and they're trying to put fear into children and then documenting it all, yeah, which is all linked to psychology, yeah, they love practicing psychology on people. So everybody, have a good day, everyone out.